Welcome back to GT Sport. You guys seem to enjoy these types of videos, and I love doing them. But last time I rage quitted, and I needed to get my revenge. Well, my revenge, I needed to get a really good race. And, well, I put in a better lap as well, a 138.3. I'm second on the grid right now, and this is gonna be the best race I've ever had, not only in GT Sport. And here I'm revving my engine to show my dominance already. But not only in GT Sport, but also in like every single racing game I've played, I think. So I'm hoping this trend continues and we can have good races every single time. But that's not gonna be the case, as you're gonna see in this video. But for now, second on the grid after our German friend Ryan McCain 89. So, you know, I've talked a lot about like racing under pressure and me not being able to do that quite well yet. I still can't. It's a learning process, I guess. But let's make the best out of this race. So, Ryan is all 0.6 seconds ahead, and I am 0.7 seconds ahead, the Spaniard. So we're already closing up to Ryan, but the Spaniard isn't closing up to me. He's already a second behind. So I got the feeling here already it was gonna be a race between us two. So coming into this, I don't know exactly how to take this corner. We take different racing lines. I think his line is a bit better than mine, but we're right at the back of him already, 0.4 seconds behind. So I'm already thinking about, okay, hopefully at the main straight I can go past him in the first corner, because our Spaniard friend JR48AG590 is already 1.7 seconds behind, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. I think 2.1 seconds now, so it's really between me and Ryan, and he's driving quite well. I take this corner a bit too tight, but we will have the run here in the slipstream. So we're gaining on him, only 0.3 seconds behind. And at the end of the straight, I hope we will get along each other. Yes. But he defends, so I'm gonna take the normal racing line. I'm not gonna brake too late, but I'm gonna give him the space on the inside and hopefully get the cutback done. He goes in very narrow in this corner. So we have the, well, I thought we were gonna have the run, but it seems like this Audi has like very good speed out of the corners. So he does go defensive, again. So I'm gonna try and make it stick around the outside, but that's not really possible here, I've noticed. So we slot back into second place, and looking at our Spaniard, our Spanish friend, he's 2.7 seconds behind, so no need to worry. We're fighting and we're still gaining time on him. But yeah, this is some really good racing. We haven't touched. We give each other space when needed. He's a fast driver. Well, fast in our class, you know. And this is going well. I mean, this is great racing. I was enjoying this. I was really trying to see where I could find the gap, but he didn't make a lot of mistakes. He did not at all. So hopefully at the end of the straight we can make a move into turn 1. But he defended pretty well last time, and I do make a mistake here by going onto the grass, so I lose a little bit of time. But we have a slipstream, so no need to worry. We'll catch right back up to him, and I have the speed right now, so I'm gonna pull to the right hand side. Again, he's defending, but I'm gonna try and keep him very narrow, and then at the end of the straight I'm gonna move to the right to the racing line. But he manages to get back into the space because I overshoot the corner a bit, and he slots in ahead again. I had him there. I was in front, but I think I was braking a bit too early, and I left the gap open, and then went wide. So props to him. This was some good racing. Here I did a lunge, and I was hoping to get him here, but that was a bit of a push, but that was not aggressive or something. I think he knew as well. That was just a racing incident. I don't know. But yeah, no voice crack, no hurt feelings here. So I almost tap him into the back because it's very close racing, but we're doing well. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely that's why I'm showing you the whole race as well. Like this was one of my best races I've had ever, I think. Although it's only a 4-lap race, this was great. This was very, very, very fun. Already 4.6 seconds in front of our Spanish friend, so yeah, no match for Ryan and John. But I'm just like Ryan is just getting ahead a bit, and I'm at the edge of the slipstream range. I think the slipstream range is 0.8 seconds, and I was 0.7 behind, I think. So we still get the slipstream, but as you can see, I'm no way near enough to go for a move here while we go onto the final lap. So I only have 1 lap left, and I do tap him here because I had the slipstream, I had the speed, but I didn't I didn't change my braking point. So I braked where I should brake, but I had the slipstream, so I was going faster. But you know, he didn't go off the track, I didn't spin out, so I think he knows that was just not my intention. So we move a bit further. Now, the thing is, 0.5 seconds behind, but here, well, I still have a slipstream, so this is good. But like, this part coming now, there's not a lot of like overtaking opportunities. This track is quite narrow. So if he parks his car correctly and if he doesn't make any mistakes, you know, there's no way of me getting past. Maybe on the main straight, but I'm making mistakes here. This is the pressure creeping up on me, onto me. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But yeah, the pressure is on, and I'm making tiny mistakes. So yeah, the chances of an overtake are running out, and I'm now 0.6 behind. So that's a long way to go still. And I do make a mistake here. Well, mistake. I just take this corner, not the best that I could have taken it. And yeah, 0.7 seconds behind. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be a 2nd place. But I mean, I would rather finish 2nd in a race like this than 1st in a race full of ramming and punts and all that good stuff. So this was a great race. I thanked him after the race as well. You can like tag him and say thank you. That was good fun. That was really fun, and that was an extremely good race. Very clean, very good racing, and just excitement. So we go again because I really wanted to win. I really wanted to win. So we're on pole now. 138.3. The dude behind me 138.7 was, I think. So yeah, let's go again. But don't worry, we'll go to another race after this one. So, judging my braking point here, way too early again. I don't know where to start when the race starts, because, you know, it's you come to the corner on a different speed. But here we go, like already 1 second ahead. And looking behind, yeah, we are comfortable already. Like, nothing to worry about. We can just race, hit our braking points, and at the end of lap 1.7 in front, at the end of the race, like nothing happened. At the end of the race, 6 seconds ahead. So you see it here, like if I can get away from the pack and I can just race my own race, and there's no pressure, I can race fine. You know, it's just the pressure I need to learn how to deal with, because under pressure you make a lot of mistakes. And I wasn't under pressure now, so I just hit my braking points, did a very clean and good race, and yeah, 6.3 seconds ahead. And as you can see on the map, on the top right as well, they are still in a group, so I think they start fighting like immediately after turn 1, and that loses them a lot of time as well. So there we go, coming home for a sensational win. My first win here at Interlagos in Brazil. There you go. JohnponJorno. His first win with the VW. I really like the VW. And the day after that, I wanted to race again. But as you can see, the race was gone. And now, we go to Monza in Group 3. I saw on the leaderboards that the Corvair was the fastest. And I had the Corvair in my... I had it. I think I got it with like a what was it called? Like a daily. They give you a car every day. But I did some laps, did qualifying, and I actually got a good qualifying time, I think, because I start on pole in my first race. But look how wide this car is. Like, it takes up the whole screen. My VW was like twice the size of that. But yeah, we are here at Monza. Of course, you need a very fast car because a lot of straights on Monza. We survived the first corner. We didn't get murdered, which is always nice. And we are already 1.4 seconds ahead. This Corvette, very fun to drive. Very fun to drive. But Monza is it's a bit of a easier track. It isn't as technical as like Interlagos, where we were just on. But that makes it harder as well. Like, you have to get every single corner right. Not that, like, I lost the car almost there. You have to get every corner right. That's very, very important in on a track like this. Because if I make a mistake here like I did, you get a straight after this. It's like, it's a corner straight. Just like here, there's a straight here. So if I make a mistake in that corner, they have a lot of time to catch up. So it's very important to hit your braking points and make the most out of every corner. I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm looking at the times all the time. Like, I'm looking at that 1.4, okay, 1.3. That's something I need to, like, I can't do it anymore. I just need to focus on what's ahead and not what's behind. But overall, we're in first place. We're in the best position. So this corner is my worst corner. I don't know how to get it right exactly, but you know, we get through it. And as you can see, like Marquesaurus 18 actually took that corner quite well because he's gaining on me a lot. He's 1.2 seconds behind now. So beginning of like lap 2, I was feeling a bit more comfortable. I love driving this car, so I was comfortable with the car, but I was not comfortable with the track yet. I did like maybe 5 or 6 laps on it, and I got a 148.9 as a qualifying lap. And I think the fastest laps are 1.145 something, so 4 seconds behind the fastest drivers on the game, which is good. I'm quite happy with that. And as you can see here on the side, there were a lot of carnage, so I think behind us a lot of cars crashed, but you know, nothing for us to worry about. And as we continue, we can see we're slightly edging away from Marquesaurus 18, 2.2 seconds ahead already. This is the final lap. So I was like, okay, if I keep this pace, I'm gonna be good. Marcus is not catching up with us. But going through here, I was checking the times, and I think Marquez made a mistake because the time went up from 2.7 to 4.5 to 5.1, 5.5, and he started going down the order. So I think Marquesaurus 18, who is now in fourth place, did make a mistake, which, well, unfortunately for him, but good for us, because at the end of the race, 6.8, 6.9 seconds in front. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that race. We got a win at our first race in Monza, which is great. I can tell you already, not every race is gonna go as well as this one, because I have some more races for you, which are gonna be, yeah. Look at that! Snap a nice picture. Pole position, fastest lap, and a clean race. So we go again. 148.9 my time, but we have Mark OFSR, who did a 148.6. So starting second, but he's gonna deploy the newbiest tactic of all. He's gonna start swerving to not give me slipstream, and I was not gonna follow that. I was like, okay, I hate when people do that, and that loses us a lot of time. Cause look, the Dutchman is already on my ass. And that's not good. So he goes for the move around the outside, and he actually makes it stick. So props to him. That was a good move. But I'll have the better traction out of this corner. But we're losing time here. We're 1 second behind our Italian friend already. And like I said, I just hate when like the swerving like that. That's really unnecessary. I mean, you can go from left to right on the track, but not like that. That just loses everybody time. So we're gonna try and keep our second place. So we're gonna park it on the apex, and unfortunately for the Dutchman, he gets stepped wide, but he keeps his position. So we're again comfortably in second. So the Italian man, I wanted to get him for his noob swerving. I forgot about that. I just looked behind and I saw a dude in the wall. He's not having a great time. But I can't laugh at that, because do you feel it coming? Like, do you feel what's going to happen to me? I mean, last race we got murder, but this race maybe I'll murder myself. But that's something we'll see later on. So we follow our Italian friend down the straight here, right before the last corner. Again, I don't know exactly how to take this one. I don't think I'm taking it the fastest. But I'm outside of slipstream range, so I can't make the most out of the main straight right here. But the good thing is the Dutchman is also out of the slipstream range, so it's purely down to the power of the car. And I think this car is pretty good in the straight line, otherwise it wouldn't be on the top of the leaderboards, I think. So yeah, we need to make our priority is the Italian in front of us. And I think we take this chicane pretty well, actually. We caught right back up to him. We're back into the slipstream range, and I'm gonna hope we can make a move this lap. That would be amazing. The thing is, everybody can make mistakes, of course. So coming into this corner, I start sliding a bit, but our Italian friend starts sliding as well and goes straight into the wall, which is, well, bad for him, but good for me. So this race turned from an offensive race, from an attacking race to a defensive race. So we got the Dutchman's behind us. It's Belgium versus the Netherlands, like the good old days. What? But I hope we can keep him behind. So I'll do my best. I'll try my best to put in laps as fast as possible, because I did qualify higher than him. And I was just on the edge of the track limits right there. I don't think I got a penalty right there, but that was very close. Very close indeed. So he's into slipstream range right now, and okay, I'm gonna go to the normal racing line because he's too far away to go for a lunch. But here he's gonna have again the slipstream, and this is a long main straight, so I'm going here, like, this is within the track limits. That's weird. Like, if I when I did my qualifying, going onto the and over the white line is fine, which is a bit weird. So I decided he didn't have the chance to go for a move in this one, so I took the normal racing line. He's very close though. So, and he has the fastest lap of the race. Like, I did a 150.1 and he did a 149.6. So that's the thing, like, some people are extremely fast in qualifying but not as good in the race, and some people are not as good in qualifying but extremely fast in the race. So I'm gonna defend here because he was close enough for a move, I think. But coming here, I slide and then he tabs me and then I go around. But that was completely my fault. So I go over the curb, I lose the car. He didn't expect that, of course, and he was just there and I couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything, and I lose the car. And that makes us go, you know, driving backwards. And I'm gonna have to do a 3-point turn here on the track to regain, try and regain some positions. So that was completely on me. He couldn't do anything. Like, he tried to go to the apex, but I was sliding my car, and I have dirty tires now, so sliding all around the track again here, losing the car, tapping that dude, and I apologize by putting my indicators on, because, you know, with the dirty tires you don't know how the car is going to react. So we're into second place, from 2nd to 7th. That's not the progress you want to make. This dude goes for a move here. I give him space, and he comes through to take 7th position. And I didn't know, but it was very close. I thought I really didn't cut the corner, but like, the game says I did. So We have a penalty as well. This is not going great. So I'm not gonna go for the attack here because we have the main straight, and which is the better overtaking opportunity. So we're gonna tuck in behind and hopefully overtake this dude and the next dude for when we need to serve our penalty, because I want to serve my penalty in front of these dudes, so we might have a chance to go to earn, like, to get some more positions. So I actually, I braked on the perfect point to meet the apex and go in front of him. That was a nice move. I gotta, if I do say so myself, that was a nice move. I'm proud of that one. But the dude in front in the MG GTR, I think, has a penalty as well. So I want to get past him as well. So I go for the lunge, the big lunge, but I overshoot the corner and got reset. And I was all out of shape, and then I spun the car. So it's all good. So I tried to rejoin, but then the game resets me again. So from 2nd to 10th, which is, I mean, I went from 0 to 100 real quick with a win, and then from 100 to 0 real quick with all these losses. So we come up to the penalty line to serve our penalty. The dude in front had a penalty as well, but I think he had a 1 second penalty, so there is a chance of getting his position. So on the last lap, not a lot of corners left to go, but we're gaining. We are gaining. We need to get these corners dead right, and I completely abused the curb. And yeah, we get a 1 second penalty, and I would given me like a 5-year penalty. That was just pure filth. That was disgusting. So I was trying to force him into an error. Hopefully he goes off a track or something, so I don't have to worry about the 1 second penalty. I'm very aggressive here, but then make the mistake to go onto the grass a bit, and he can slot in ahead again. So there we go. It's gonna be a 10th position. From 2nd to 10th, well, you know, looking at from another perspective, we still have a 1 in our on our final place, but there's a 0 behind it, which is not recommended in a race. But you know, it can go our way every single race, and it's still a learning process. I'm still a noob, so overall, I think I had some good racing. Don't give me that picture. That's terrible. So overall, I think we did pretty good. That was very enjoyable, and we had some really great races. And yeah, I can't wait to come back to this game. So if you enjoyed as well, leave a like and subscribe. Check out the Discord if you haven't already, and I would love to see you in the next one. Goodbye.